Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Willow today, Seedling Willow to be specific, based around her Scorn, something that I haven't actually done on the channel this entire year. I haven't covered this since like 2019. Hasn't been changed very much, if at all, since the last time I covered it back in 2019, but the other setups kind of around her have, which is why I feel like I should do an updated video on it, because I do see this as a much more popular option than it was a couple months ago because of some of the other changes she had. I'd probably still say that Blast Fire is a more popular choice, but Scorn really isn't that far behind, especially in the more casual modes. Nightshade I barely ever see at all. I've got three different setups for her here. We're going to be focusing on the ones in the bottom left and not the one in the top right, but as you can see they are very similar. We have this one, which is damage reduction, health, a bit of cooldown reset, a bit of ammo gen, and also a tiny bit of cooldown reduction on the right click. This one is the same thing, just a little bit less sustain and more cooldown reduction on the dead zone. And then this one, which is the exact same thing, except instead of reducing the cooldown of dead zone, it reduces the cooldown of Q. Obviously, if we're going for the Scorn setup, this one would make sense, but so with this, if you're not going to be throwing them out as much and you need a little bit more sustain, really just depends on the situation, but these two are the ones we should be focusing on. But yeah, you guys have been asking for more Siege. I've been enjoying the matches of Siege I've been playing on the channel, so we'll go ahead and queue specifically just for that. I don't want to do onslaught TDM, which is what we did yesterday in the EV video, which hopefully went out. It's not out when I'm recording this, but hopefully everything went well. That video was tons of fun. Alright, well, it seems like for game one, we've got Siege Stone Keep. The screen is flickering a little bit here for some reason. I'm kind of surprised this bug hasn't been fixed yet, which has been a problem for as long as I can remember. We have a Ceres, we've got a Term, we've got an Andro and a Tiberius, seemingly, which is a pretty standard team comp. Shoutouts to the Terminus, he called me out just there in the chat. No idea how to say that name. For the enemy team up against a Ceres, an Inara, a Cassie, an Andro, and a Strix. So pretty much the exact same team comps. Of course, we'll go ahead and grab Scorn, and we'll go for the more reset-oriented setup, just because this is a pretty good map for it. I would say there's a lot of areas where we can screw people over with Q if we throw it properly. We'll start off with some Cauterize, and then we'll get some Chronos and stuff. We've got Mortal Reach, Curse Revolver, Decimation, Tiger's Fury. Then for their side, Nocturne and Mother's Grace, Impulse, Curse Revolver, and Mortal Reach. My voice feels already really worn out, so I might be a little bit more quiet in today's video because I've already recorded something today and my voice is really not up to it. Does seem like a very standard Siege though, from what I can tell. We'll just go ahead and throw our Q straight off the bat, see if we can get lucky with the placement of it. Seems like they all went on right, and our Ceres ran in and insta-died for some reason through the Q at the back again. We'll F ourselves over, just try and throw my dead zone, but it was still on cooldown. We'll throw it just there again. Strix is over there at the back. Thank you, Ceres, for the heals. I'm just kind of counterplaying him here as best as I can. F ourselves over, throw Q. I really should have warmed up for this because I feel really rusty with Willow. Andrew was dealing with the Inara on right. We'll just keep hitting her, throw a dead zone down just so she can't get any heals. We can F ourselves straight over that and finish her off. For some reason, one of those didn't deal damage. I threw the Q in a pretty good spot, didn't even need it, but she's gone. Seems like we won the team fight. There's a shot and a dead zone, didn't even really need it, but there's some more hits for the Andrews pulling up the reversal. There's a Q and a shot, completely butchered the shot, but maybe the Q will finish him. Oh shit, that actually worked. Nice. Really, for whatever reason there, didn't think I'd finish him off with the Q. Just some little 250s for the Inara. I threw a Q just in there. There is an F kind of over the top. I guess I'm dead. We did some good damage to the Strix, but I didn't realize that Cassie was paying so much attention to me. I also, for some reason, thought we'd already captured the objective. I'm going to go ahead and pop the ult. This is definitely a bad idea, so I'm going to play it kind of safe because they do have a Strix and a Cassie. We'll throw a dead zone on the point to make that Inara's life a little bit more difficult. Avoid that Strix at all costs because, yeah, he can easily get rid of me. Throw a Q down there, wiggle in a little bit, F ourselves over to the side. We did just get rid of somebody. Insta reset the Q. Threw that just right next to a wall. Cool, that's another one. Hello, Andrew. There's a shot in a dead zone. He should be gone. We can throw the Q right at the back, hit him with another shot just to secure it. That's not going to work this time, though. Got it the first time. I mean, the team got rid of him there as well, so I guess it kind of still worked. Tapped the Cassie a little bit. We did get the cap, though, so it is 1-0. Seems like we're doing a pretty decent job on the push. There goes a little deployable. There's a Q which just removed a health bar. We'll throw that at the back for the Strix and then kind of annoy the Andrew a little bit as well. Oh my god, we just bursted him down like mad. We'll throw a Q over. I forget how bursty this setup is, honestly. I very rarely find myself going for Scorn Willow normally, so playing it in a video is, you know, definitely a little bit weird. Thank you, Ceres, for the heals. I feel like I should have died already. We did need to get rid of the Andrew. I kind of distracted them for a while there because we did need to get the push. It definitely isn't going to be very fun using my Willow ultimate with a Cassie and an Andrew permanently firing at me. Still definitely going to give it an effort though whenever we have it up. It's definitely going to be kind of hard for me to do very much when we're this far back because I'm firing upwards at people. Q for the Inara. We'll F ourselves over kind of to the side to get some movement. Oh, I'm totally dead. I guess we can get some more damage before Amagona. Ceres hit the turn with a heal even though he was kind of full. Whatever. Ceres went for the ult. There goes Andrew. Term is still kind of hanging on. The Ceres went for the F. He's going for his ult. Is he still going to be able to hold it? Okay, well, we've got the overtime. Sadly, we did just get the push failed. Term ult was a little bit wasted, but that's fine. Tiberius also used it towards the end as well, which I didn't even really notice. We've nearly fully genned ours. It's a bit of a tough matchup for me. This map is good in some situations when we're trying to cap it, but then when we're pushing, it can be a little bit dicey. I feel like that is actually often the case with Willow. That was a pretty nice Q, to be honest. We'll throw the shot on the dead zone in there. I'm just trying to play carefully around the Strix, but I just got bursted by the Cassie. Jesus Christ, I don't really know how I'm meant to counterplay that even. What do I grab? Chronos? Yeah, sure. I probably get Haven. It makes more sense. Guess we can go ahead and pop the ult again. Why not? Throw a Q there, kind of annoy the Strix at the back. He's just so easily able to get free damage on. We will throw a dead zone in there, I guess. Maybe get a bit of a cheap cheeky angle here to hit the Inara. I'm just so awkward in that ultimate because of how much damage I have to try and avoid. There's a dead zone and some shots into there. Ceres went for the ult, but I'm not really sure what happened to that one. Did Term just like counter? I don't know. Inara is running back in though. Jesus Christ, she got pretty far. That is Andros going for the ult. There's 2 hits onto him, or just 1. I don't know. Cassie went for the ult as well. That was rough, but that one was definitely a bit of a waste. I threw my Q at the back. That actually just got rid of the Strix. Jesus Christ, I don't know the damage numbers we just dealt there, but I feel like I bursted him down pretty quick. Hello, Anjo. There's a shot into your reversal. I think you're still gone though. If I landed that one, you'd still be out. Oh my god, I thought I'd get the splash damage. That's unlucky. There's a kill for the Inara though. We'll F ourselves to the side. I hit a tree. Andrew just went for the ult over the Term. Strange play. He is gone though. Sadly, his body parts are just floating around. I can't remember if that's a bug or if that was intentional. I genuinely don't remember. I basically permanently feel unsafe because that Strix can just take half my health off with like no effort. We got some good damage there on the Cassie, but Andrew's there too, so of course I am a goner. I feel like I'm putting up good fights. I'm just losing by like a little bit. I feel like I should say that I do like siege games like this because I honestly couldn't tell you who's going to win. It's pretty even. We're starting round 3 now and it's pretty much anybody's game. Should we go for the ult straight off the bat? I guess Cassie's going for the ult, so that would not make sense because they're going to see exactly where I am. Hit it with a dead zone, I guess. There's Anjo just here as well. I don't know why he wasn't expecting me. There's some more hits for him. He went into a wall. He's gone. Rip Andro. Some more shots for these guys. Strix is really low. I'm going to go ahead and pop the ult just to be able to move a little bit better. We got rid of the Inara, got rid of the Ceres as well. Throw a Q over there. I don't think anybody else is up, so we might as well just stay back here and kind of annoy him a little bit. Use the F, throw a dead zone as well. Through my Q just there to kind of annoy them. Anjo really is pushing in on me here, although he is nearly gone. I freaking missed so many shots. There goes Anjo. Well done, Tiberius. I'm trying to run into cover because they're all paying a lot of attention to me. I don't even know where the Strix is. I just know the Cassie's blasting me. Guess we can throw a dead zone on the Inara and get some shots onto her. Nice. Cassie's in our back line, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know where to place myself. I guess I'll throw a Q in there. Cool. We hit the Anjo with it, and that is the objective captured. Nice. There's Strix. Okay, just came out of his invis and double tapped me. Fair enough. I probably should have been paying more attention. He's even dropping the emo in there. I mean, props for the double tap, but you're playing Strix, my guy. You just have to shoot me twice. Seems like he's still here somewhere. He went into his invis. I have no idea. I use my abilities, but I'm now blind. Okay, that's yellow for some reason. I am a goner. Not really sure what I could have possibly done there to counterplay that. I guess we got his ultimate down. I finished off our Chronos, by the way, just so that we can throw our Q out even more, and also our dead zone and our F and stuff. I feel like Chronos here is actually a pretty decent choice. Threw our Q towards the point. Got a pretty good angle here on the Inara. Hit the dead zone on her. Just going to keep shooting her. How much I wish I had Blast Flower right now. Is she going to push up or is she staying there? She's staying there. I am not looking too good. Through a Q and then we'll leave. Never mind. She's actually chasing. There is a dead zone. Going to try and play the angles, but I'm cutting this really, really close. Strix is also there. Can we F ourselves across? Nope. I got hit on the walls. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, I'm on 20 health. How? Don't feel like I should complain though. We're healing up from being out of combat. We can go and pop the ult. Going to throw a Q there. Hello, Anjo. There's a dead zone. I hit you mid-air with that one. Okay, he's kind of flying around. He's popping up the reversal. Well done, our Anjo, for finishing him off. Get some shots there on the Cassie. Throw a dead zone over. Nice. We killed the Ceres. Didn't even know she was there. Guess I should get some Illuminate so I can actually see that Strix, because I've died a couple times now because I didn't know where he was. So I guess I should grab some. Turn went for the ult again. He is a gun. I guess I'm trying to hold the overtime, but there's no point. There's no way I'm going to be able to hold it. And there is the push failed. Kill the Anjo in the slow-mo. The absolute BM play. We finished him off on 2 damage, but it seems like we're going the full distance. 3-3. Whoever gets this cap wins the match. I've neither got my ult. Ceres and Anjo still have it. Term used it at the end there, which was a bit of a strange choice if you ask me. The Tiberius also nearly has it. Pretty sure all of them saved theirs. I definitely got items in the wrong order though. If I was going to try hard this game, I should have got Haven first and Illuminate because Chronos hasn't been helping me massively. The freaking damage reduction would have been way more useful. Throw over some more stuff. We chucked over a dead zone. Strix is trying to get a cheeky angle, but so am I. Oh my god, we dealt mad damage with that one there. See if we can chuck another one over. I actually got the right angle on that. We'll go ahead and pop the ult. Fire a dead zone in there. Just try and throw the Q, but Strix just finished me off. I think the Anjo was also just behind me there. He did get rid of him though. Well done, Tiberius. He killed the Anjo. Anjo's gone too. The Anjo as well. That was a very confusing sentence. Threw a Q over the Inara wall. The Ceres is just there as well. She's so low. Don't know why he jumped off the point, but whatever. 96, 99. It's going to trigger overtime or not. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes it triggers overtime when it's 3-3 and other times it doesn't. I was told that it always triggers overtime when it's 3-3, but just then it didn't. But it seems like 95% of the time it will trigger overtime. Maybe it's because they didn't even touch it there. I don't know, but solid game. I definitely could have done better there if I was trying harder, but I feel like I, didn't do badly. We had top damage, so I'll take it. 14, 12, 12. We barely touched the objective, but overall, I'm happy with that. Tiberius also did a really good job. Ceres shredded with heals. Props to her. The Term did okay. Definitely could have done better, but he did stick to the objective a ton. Props to him for that, although he was pretty bad with his ultimate there. The Anjo also did fine. Definitely could have done better, but didn't do badly. For their side, Ceres also shredded. She did have an Inara, so obviously she's going to have a little bit more healing. The Cassie did really well. The Anjo did really well. The Strix actually doesn't have that good of a stat, which is strange because I feel like he was a massive problem, but I guess it's just because I was on Willow, because clearly there, if you compare him to the Cassie and the Anjo, he didn't do all that well, and then the Inara did a really good job. 97k damage. I like to see people do well, like damage-wise with Inara, and she definitely did, although she didn't play the objective as much as I thought she would have. Was going to do another siege, but I decided that I want to try this out on Onslaught, just because it's been ages since I played Seedling Willow, and I think it might be a bit of a better situation to use it. It was tons of fun there, though. In that siege, it actually worked quite well. There were some situations where I threw that Q and got like 2,000 damage with it when I positioned positioned it well. Would say it is definitely a lot of fun, but it's just a little bit of a different way of loading her damage that I personally don't like as much, because with Blast Flower you've got your damage kind of more consistently higher, whereas with Scorn you have a bit of burst and then the rest of your damage isn't as high as it would be otherwise. 100% would not say it's a bad playstyle, I just think it's a little bit more specific and you only want to go for it in some situations, whereas the other one you can pick pretty much anywhere. Alright, well for game 2 we've got King of the Hill, Trade District, we've got a Corvus, we've got a Knesset, an Andrew and a Damba. Pretty solid team, double support there should be quite nice. Even if they go for damage, the Damba stunt would be really useful. Then for their side they've got Khan, Io, Moji, Cassie and Buck, so pretty standard. Although it is King of the Hill, we don't have a tank and they have a Khan and an Io, so this might be a bit of a problem because of the objective, but I guess this is a good situation to actually go for Scorn. I'd actually maybe go for it normally here because of the fact that we can get rid of Luna and also damage the Khan pretty easily. Curse Revolver, we've got Steady Aim, Makono's Wrath, Exaction, Boom Boom Goddess's Blessing. We also have Spreading Influence, Storm of Bullets and Bounce House. Damba is indeed going for the stun, which should be kind of nice, but everything here is pretty standard other than that. Don't know why I always forget to do this, but I definitely should be looking at builds. It's all pretty standard stuff though this time around. We'll throw a Q kind of early. I don't know if I'm going to catch anybody with that. Oh, there we go. Nice. That was an actual decent amount of damage. Through a Q just there to kind of bounce it. If that Khan does jump, we can actually shoot under his shield, which is kind of nice. He is definitely gone. We just brute forced it. Hello, Cassie. There's a shot in a dead zone. There's a Q as well. Oh my god, just absolutely blasting him there. Let's also get rid of the IO. Nice free double. There's a Q. There is an F. That is not what I wanted to do, but oh my god, she's so low. I definitely deserve to die because I made that play wrong, but my F threw me off weirdly. Throw the Q there. Get some hits on the IO. Khan is nearly gone. We'll pop the ult just to keep the movement going. Finish off this IO. That was a pretty mean play. We'll throw a Q in there. What I was going to say though was, judging from the starting play, it looks like we're in for a good game. There's a dead zone and also some shots for the Khan. I'm trying to blast him at like a good angle here, but it's not really working. He's dropping the salt emote. My guy, you're dead. What? Just going to stand on this little ledge because I popped the F. There goes the emoji. Throw a Q over. Cassie is still up. I thought I was going to get thrown off the map there. We'll F ourselves over. Thanks, Corvus, for the heals. Just going to throw over some shots as we wiggle left. We can throw the Q over. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the Khan. Yep, there we go. There's a shot and the dead zone. I'm just gonna kind of jump around and keep shooting him. I guess he's dead here any second. He's dropping the salt emote again. Like, I don't think he's actually killed me once, and he's died like 3 times. He's getting stunned by the dam, but oh, he nearly got bodied by the Q, but he did pull up his stun, or his immunity, I mean, but we also killed him somehow with, like, through the shield. I don't know. How did my shot just not damage the Cassie? That was weird collision. She should have died there. What? I think it got, like, weirdly glitched behind, like, the fencing thing there. That was strange. We'll finish off Cauterize, and then we'll get some Chronos going. We're winning by, like, a little bit. Through a Q over there. Is that going to get me any damage? Holy shit, that was like a 3,000. Hello, emoji. There's a dead zone. I did try and fire before that, but I animation cancelled myself. Khan's going for the grab. There goes the Buck. I'm just trying to get some shots on him here, but Moji is worrying me a little bit. Hit her with a shot going to the ultimate. She should be dead here, I reckon. We should be able to finish her off. Nice. Throw a Q. Chuck a dead zone as well. He's using his Q really well, to be honest. He's avoiding a ton of my damage. That Cassie is missing all of her shots. Go in and finish her off. Nice. Hello, Io. What's popping? There's a dead zone. Never mind. We'll throw a Q instead. There's a dead zone. She's going for the ultimate. There's my F for the ammo gen, and she is gone. Cut that one kind of close. Can we finish off this Buck? He's on the other side. Well done, Andro. There's some good shots. There is a Q. Can we finish off the IO? I feel like she's a priority, right? She is the healer. My Q didn't do very much there. The Khan is blasting me a little bit, but I'm more worried about the Moji and the Cassie. I feel like this is, again, weirdly similar to game 1. We've got like a super even match. There is the Q. There's a dead zone and a shot as well, and I'm just going to roll away. I'm playing kind of risky by firing back, but I just don't want to just let them run in there on full health. We did a pretty good job there. Throw a Q to get a bit of a lucky bounce. He's going to have to use his Q if he wants to avoid the damage, or we'll just get a free 2k on him. That's fine too. Chuck another Q just there. Pop the F to kind of run away. Throw a dead zone. We did a bunch of damage there with the Q. We got the reset. We'll throw that over. Pop the F. Get rid of the emoji. Nice. Pop the ult. Kind of unnecessary. There goes the Khan. Their entire team is dead. Definitely wasted my ultimate. I don't even know where they're going to be spawning. I guess over here. I don't know. I can't predict spawns on this map. Well, I guess the Buck's here. Kind of knocked me up a little bit there. There is the Q. Thank you, Corvus, for the heal. We'll F ourselves up. Hello, emoji. The Corvus is maybe going to be able to help me finish her off through a Q. Ended up going off the map. I'm on like 130 health and I'm dead to the Cassie. Fair enough. Maybe Corvus will be able to get rid of her because she's kind of low. Well done, my guy. He just solo fought a Cassie and won. There I was on like no health. She just threw herself off the map. Nice. I just bit my tongue as I spoke. That hurts. Tried to pop the F. Got clipped on the ceiling. There's a dead zone for you, my guy. You are gone. Throw a Q just there. The emoji's on no health. She's gone. Pop the F again. Corvus went for the ult. This is a hectic game. I'm getting tons of heals though. Thanks to the team for that. I'll grab some more Chronos. Guess now's a good time to pop the ult. I threw my Q in a pretty good spot, blasting the IO a little bit. Threw a Q over, kind of hitting her from both sides here. I guess I should go in aggressively. There's the dead zone. There is the F. The amount of delay on that was immense. There's a Q in a really good spot though. She is gone any second if I can just land my hits. Okay, she's still up on 2 health. Never mind. Well done, team. Threw a Q there at the back, kind of. Dealt a pretty good amount of damage there. We'll F ourselves in. Can I finish off this Khan? I just need to hit kind of around his shield a little bit, or he can just go through it. That works too. Throw a Q randomly over there. Hello, IO. I guess you guys are still spawning pretty damn close to us. Dampa's just throwing some long range stuns to see if he can get anybody because he's sat on the point like an absolute champ, but I'm pretty sure we got this game in the bag. We managed to pull like a 100-point lead by just pushing up aggressively while Dampa sits shots on the point. There is a Q. Moji using the speed buff very well. We'll F ourselves over, hit it with a dead zone, and she is a goner. 100% though, the Corvus giving me lifesteal has been really, really helpful. Stun from the Damber, absolutely ruining the buck. I threw the Q, popped the ult, throw a dead zone in there. They don't really have a good way to actually hit me in the air, which is nice because game 1 was the complete opposite. There is the Corvus ult, there goes the Cassie. We'll throw our Q over there. That was a pretty good bounce, but it's in a really shit spot. It was actually too high to even deal damage. He is gone, jump into the IO, hit it with some anti-heals, throw the Q over, pop the F because she's gone. We got some reset. How am I still alive? Thank you team for the heals. Well done Andrew getting rid of the buck because I just left the fight. And it actually seems like the game is coming to an end. 399, 400. There is a victory. I wasn't really paying too much attention to the score because we got like a 100-point lead. I thought we had it in the bag. Also, I must have missed this in the chat, but shout out to Too Bold the Reptile, or Bald Reptile. I'm not sure. That is the Kinessa. We did pretty good there. 15-7, 26 assists is a hell of a lot there. It's actually more than the actual healer had. He went 529, we went 15-26. It's quite impressive, but we also had top damage by quite a bit. Overall, I feel like I actually showed this off really well today. Going through the rest of the stats, Corvus did really well. The Damber did alright, but he did sit on the objective return, so I got to give him props for that one. The Kinessa also did really well, and the Andro shredded 30-7, 75k. I guess he was finishing off a lot of the people we were kind of leaving low, but he was not really stealing kills or anything. He was just saving my ass. But then for their side, the Cassie did okay, could have definitely done better. Moji was probably the person giving me the most trouble. IO did okay, she did manage to dodge a lot of this, but she was still struggling a little bit. The Khan did okay, definitely could have done better though, and then the Buck, of course, had a bit of a tough time there. 717, 31k. Shouts once again to Bold Reptile. I'm guessing it's how you'd say that. But yeah, there we go. That was Scorn Willow. Not really much else I could add here at the end. I feel like I'd consider this a pretty successful video. I couldn't have really asked for anything else. I think it worked great in both of these situations we used it. I don't know if I prefer it over Blast Fire. It is very situational, like I said, but it's definitely worth having a loadout for and getting used to, because in some situations it will be the better choice. But yeah, of course, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know what you want to see me do next, and as always, stay frosty.